Welcome back. My name is Colby Walker, and I am glad that you are here. This is Heart of Utah. The Navajo Nation was one of the hardest hit areas in the world by COVID-19, and Utahns are finding some pretty wonderful ways to help members of the tribe. Bud Frazier lives in Lehi, but his grandparents live on a remote part of the Navajo Reservation in an area without running water or electricity. When the pandemic began, Bud was worried about how they were faring.
I knew that this pandemic would be really hard on people like them. They live on this desolate mesa, miles away from a paved road with no electricity and no running water. Thinking about this pandemic coming to the Navajo Nation, I knew that the elderly population would be really hit by this. And I just thought I can do something.
So, Bud packed up his car with supplies and started making the long drive every weekend to make sure they had what they needed.
Once I kind of got it on social media, it kind of blew up. I mean, I was just amazed at the outpour of help and people wanting to donate or, give us supplies.
Eventually, that led to the formation of Navajo Strong.
And what I love about my culture and the people down on the reservation is that it's a group effort. It's a community effort. It's not a one man for himself. It's definitely a help your community, help your elders, think about others. In a time where it's been, 2020 has just been a downer. It's been so good to see people step up who want to help, because there are people out there that want to help, and it's a good story. It warms the heart to think of people who want to help and do the right thing. So
that is a very good story, and you can find out more about it by searching Heart of Utah on KSLNewsRadio.com. Where did it come from? Where did it go? No, I'm not talking about the Cotton Eye Joe. I'm talking about the Utah Monolith. Now, whether it's aliens, lizard people, or starving artists, we may never know, because as magically as it appeared, it's gone. That's right, the giant silver monolith nestled in Utah's red rock formations that took the world by storm has up and vanished. The Bureau of Land Management said over the weekend that an unknown party removed the structure. They are, however, not stating if that party was earthly or extraterrestrial. Some of those travelers who made the pilgrimage said they spotted a truck with a large object in the bed on their drive out to that remote part of Utah's southern desert, and when they got to the slot canyon where the monolith stood, found that it was gone.
All right, so you'll never believe it, but we drove 8 hours, and we believe that we might be the first people to have come to the Utah Monolith and have it not be here anymore, unfortunately. What we do see, though, is someone that wrote "bye" and clearly took a pee on where the monolith once stood. And on the ground here, you can literally see fresh tracks of some kind of wheel that hauled this thing out of here. We were driving in and we saw a truck with the tailgate folded back and a large object in the back. And that was probably about 30 minutes before we got to the trailhead, and we didn't want to believe that maybe somebody was taking it or stealing it. This is the day after Thanksgiving, November 27th, 2020. No longer is the Utah Monolith standing at this point.
Now, that about does it for us here at Heart of Utah. Thank you so much for watching. If you have stuck around to this point in the video, first off, you're awesome. I hope that this has been a small ray of sunshine in your day, and I've also got a special request for you. If you have a story that exemplifies everything that makes Utah so great and has warmed the cockles of your heart, we want to hear about it. Send us an email at heartofutah@ksl.com or tag us on Twitter. You can find us there at heartofut. Also, if you appreciate what we're trying to do here, make sure you're following along on this page. You can also find all the good news that's happening around the state at kslnewsradio.com/heartofutah. I also want to let you know that there is also a special segment that airs every Wednesday on KSL News Radio, so make sure that your dial is tuned to 102.7 FM or just ask your smart speaker to play KSL News Radio. Thank you once again for watching, and welcome to December. How on earth is it already December already? It's just, my brain's still in March. Anyway, I will see you here once again next week. Thanks.